Next chapter is optical detectors. In optical detectors, we have studied about the optical sources, that is LED and laser. Now we have to in this chapter we have to see the different principle about optical detectors. So working principle, characteristics of detectors, that is two important detectors we have to find out, that is PIN and APD. So PIN and APD detectors we have to find out material requirement for the RCEPD, resonant cavity enhancement, that is RCE, photo detector, noise analysis in detectors, coherent and non-coherent detection, receiver structure, bit error rate, and optical receiver and receiver performance. So all you have to study about the last part of your optical fiber block diagram, that is the receiver part, how the amplification done at the receiver end, because it is communication between the two transmitter and the detector, and there is a communication way is by using the light waves. So light waves will travel through the optical fiber, and we have to convert that light waves into the electrical waves, and we have to find out at the receiver end. So receiver end is of it is called as a detector. So detector we have to find out as a receiver end. So this is all about the fourth chapter. Now next is fifth chapter. That fifth chapter is about fiber optic components. Now for optical fiber, how which are the components we have to use? So fiber fabrication, that fiber, how the fabrication can be done, fiber joints, how the joints, and what is the difference between joints and connector, which is permanent and which is non-permanent, that we have to find out. What are the splicers, what are the couplers, where we have to use these splicers, what are the use of the splicers, that we have to study. Next is couplers, multiplexers. We you must have studied about the that is multiplexers. Multiplexers means you have to take a multiple inputs and you have to combine into the single input. So that is called as a multiplexers. So filters, how which filters you have to use at the receiver end. Then is fiber grating. Fiber grating means you have to use fiber you have to find out, and we have to give the grating for that. Fabric parrot filters, switches, and wavelength converters. So these are the this is the optical components. Optical amplifiers, which are the amplifiers we have to use, types of semiconductor optical amplifiers, EDFA, that is erbium doped amplifier. So that we have to find out different fiber optic components, and we have to see the different characteristics of the fiber optical components. Next part, and that is last, that is sixth chapter, that is optical link. Now we have to see about the optical link. That optical link means now how much budget we have used, we should use for the for putting the efforts to join two stations, the transmitter and the receiver, and how much budget should be allocated, that is completed in the sixth chapter, that is optical link. So in that chapter we can see that introduction, point to point link, system consideration, link, power budget, and rise time budget. So there will be a, in the exam there will be a question, there will be a numericals on this topic, that we have to find out the link power budget. Then rise time budget, RF over fiber, key link parameters, radio over fiber links, microwave photonics. So all these parts we have to convert complete in this optical link, that part on the last part. Next part, next we will move on to the textbooks. So textbooks, which textbooks we have to use, that optical fiber communication by the Gert Kaiser, fourth edition is there, MGH 2008, and second book is optical fiber communication, John M Senior, Pearson Education, third impression 2007. So in these books there is these books are very very important. These two, if you are use these two books, there will be a uh, very good knowledge you will gain. I will tell you for which topic you have to use which book. Means in these two books, I think for a first chapter, that is for you can see this first chapter, we can use optical fiber and their properties. We can use JD Kaiser. Then for the sources, then transmission characteristics of optical fiber. Second chapter also you can cover from the JD Kaiser. Next, that is third chapter. Third chapter is you can optical sources and optical detectors. You can complete from the senior book. And now last part, that is optical fiber components, also you can cover from the senior book. So very good information is given in the senior book. And for the last part I will give the notes optical link, because it was not elaborated in these two books about the optical link. So I will give the notes for the optical link. I will take different references from the NPTEL and other reference books. So there is a different reference books also available. So these are the reference books. So fiber optic communication, Harold Colimbri's Introduction of Optical Fiber, then an introduction of fiber optics. So many reference books are available. Also there will be a reference papers, international journal papers are available. So I will try to give more that papers to you, should be available for you. These, as I said, these two books, JD Kaiser and senior book, is available in the library. Due to the pandemic, you can't right now you can't take that book, but I will try to convert that into the digital form, and I will make you available on your WhatsApp that group, so you can use that digital book. Next part, that is term work. Internal assessment, you know that 20 marks. First assignment is 20 marks. For we have to complete 40% syllabus, and next part is 40% means almost two chapters we should complete. Next is 40% marks, 40% syllabus for the remaining two, third and fourth chapter we have to complete for the second test, unit test. So end semester examination is paper will be comprised of 6 questions, each carrying 20 marks. The student need to solve total 4 questions. Question number 1 is compulsory, as we know that is similar to the other papers. Remaining questions 2 to 6 will selected from the all the modules. So in that 2 to 6 we have to solve 3 or 4, I think. 3 questions you have to solve. So every question is for 20 marks, so total 80 marks. Next is that for lab session. Now we don't know that about the how this corona pandemic will go, but we will hope that this corona pandemic will go as early as we pray for that, so that we can conduct these labs. So there is a lab for this optical communication laboratory. So 2 hour practical should be there. So in that 2 hour practicals, how much we have optical communication lab, separate lab for this subject. So because this is very important subject for future perspective, as we know that this optical fiber communication is very fast. So you might have been known about the optical fiber, geofiber. So geofiber is giving the highest speed for the internet. So we have to use that optical fiber in the future also. So this subject is very useful for future perspective. Next is suggested experiment list. So these are the experiments we have to complete in this semester. Calculation of numerical aperture, calculation of dispersion for the given fiber. So like that, there is different of that experiments are there. Note is there, small project can be considered as a part of the term work. So for the term work, you have to complete one project. So small project you have to done. So what will be the criteria for this subject, that we will see that how the project will be done. Next part is term work part. So 8 experiments including 2 simulation converting entire syllabus must be given during the laboratory session batch wise. The computational simulation based experimentals are also encouraged. The experiment should be student centric and attempt should be made to make experiment more meaningful, interesting and innovative. Application oriented ones, one mini project can be conducted for a maximum batch of 4 students. So by that way you have to complete the laboratory session, and we know that there will be 25 marks for the laboratory. Term work assessment must be based on the overall performance of the student, with every experiment, tutorial and mini projects, if included, are graded from time to time. These grades will be converted to the marks as per choice-based credit and credit system, manual, and should be added and averaged. Based on above scheme, grading term work assessment should be done. The practical and oral examination will be based on entire syllabus. So that's where we can use the term work structure. So we know that we distribute term work section in 25 marks. Out of 25 marks, 5 marks for your attendance, 10 marks for your assignments and 10 marks for your laboratory experiments. So this 25 marks is distributed like that. So we have to add the project also, mini project also in that. So on that basis also we have to add the marks in that 25 marks. So thank you for the lecture, also hearing the lecture. We will take discussion session after 4 or 5 lectures. So in that discussion session we will discuss about the problems we have faced in the learning about the different concepts of optical fiber. You have to ask more and more questions so that it will be easy for you to understand. So you can call me personally on my number, and you can text me on the WhatsApp also. So I will be available for you for this subject. So thank you.